If you are applying for jobs and hearing crickets and have said to yourself, I thought I would at least get an interview, this is the video for you. Okay, this is the hardest part. You know why? Because hundreds of people are applying to every job, and clearly they're not interviewing hundreds of people. Maybe 10, maximum 20 for first interview. So this is why you need to check all of these boxes when applying for jobs. Number one, have numbers on your resume. Every single bullet point should show metrics and show the value that you provided. Okay, you didn't just manage a team, you managed a team of 10 and then give me the results. Okay, always put numbers in every bullet point. Number two, the words from the job posting need to be in your resume, because if they're not there, they're not going to see the parallels. So if you are applying for a learning and development position and there's no learning and development on your resume, you are not going to get an interview for the position. Number three, the format of your resume. Okay, keep it simple. No graphics, no pictures, no photos of you. Don't have lots of colors. Avoid putting charts and graphs in because those aren't read by the applicant tracking system. Make sure it's simple. Keep things out of the header. So put your name and your email address and your phone number in the beginning of the resume, but don't put it in the header. That stuff isn't read. Okay. Next thing, change the summary up. Change the summary to reflect the job that you are applying to and make sure it's a summary showcasing your value. Think about it as marketing yourself, not an objective, which talks about what you're looking for. Don't make it about you, make it about what you're going to provide for me, the employer. Okay. Knockout questions. When you fill out an application, the questions that they ask you are knockout questions. So if they ask if you have a certain degree, if they ask you if you're willing to travel, if they ask you for a salary requirement, those questions are knockout questions. And a tip for the salary requirement, see if you can put 0 or negotiable to get you to the next step. Work on negotiating the salary later. Fill out the application. So many people say, I've uploaded my resume. I'm not going to go ahead and fill out the application. And I know it's a pain, but you need to fill out the application. All you have to do is keep your resume in a Word document, copy and paste, copy and paste. Won't take you too long. Next, your LinkedIn photo. Make sure it's a professional photo. Doesn't mean it has to be taken by a photographer. You can do it, your friend can do it, but get dressed nicely. It should not be a selfie in the car. It shouldn't be of you in a restaurant. It shouldn't be with you with a cluttered background. Put the blazer on. Look professional. You want to stand out from every other person who's applying for the job. Be careful what you post on LinkedIn and social media. They read it. They will read that before they make a decision about calling you in for an interview. So if you have things posted on LinkedIn and social media that you wouldn't say when you're in an interview, try to pull them down from social, or you're not going to get that interview. Spray and pray. If you are applying to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs using that same resume, that's not going to get you results. You'll be much more effective applying to less jobs, but taking the time to target them each and every time than applying to endless, endless, endless jobs. And the last thing is make sure you're qualified for the position. Now, you don't need to have everything that they're listed on the position. Certainly, the top things, the top 3, 4 things that they're asking for, those are the most important. So if you don't have the most important things that they're asking for, then that's probably not a good job for you to apply for. Okay? Take these 10 tips and utilize them so that you can get from no interviews to landing interviews, acing them, and getting a job. My name is Cindy. I empower career changers, transitioning teachers, and those returning to the workforce to find amazing jobs that match their current why. If you'd like more help with this, hey, that's what I do. Let's schedule a free 45-minute discovery call so that we can talk about how I can help you through this and the entire process. Hope this was super helpful for you. Hope you have a super productive week. Always remember you're a warrior. We'll catch you next week. Bye.